going on YouTube? You know who it is. This be your boy Eddy V843, aka Eddy Kool. And well, I guess it's been a long time coming, a long time in the works, but now it's up and running. I'm finna hit you in the face with another edition of random foolishness. Hope y'all good out there. Hope everything good. You know, I just hope everything good in general. You know, man. These times, man, times is rough, man. So I just really hope everything good. Now, when I first found out this story about Micheal Phelps smoking reefer, I was like, well, this ain't nothing new. I mean, you know, he's a young man, 23 years old, and at a college party, and he's smoking reefer. That's kind of like the norm nowadays. I mean, a lot of you parents don't know that. A lot of you people like in denial, like, oh, my Becky doesn't smoke weed, or my Bernard doesn't smoke weed. No way in hell. They probably light up a fire bone right now. They probably got one of them 8 octopus bone type shits going on right now. So, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it ain't really that bad. You know, it ain't that bad as people make it. But he did apologize. Because when did this happen? Like back in November, back at the University of South Carolina. That might be the reason the Gamecocks ain't doing so damn good, because all them smoking reefer. Anyways, that's neither here nor there. I mean, he apologized. He said, you know, that people look up to me as a role model, and I shouldn't be doing stuff like that. So therefore, I'm going to issue out this apology. And I guess by the International Olympic Committee, or IOC, or what? Yeah, the International Olympic Committee, I guess they're not going to punish him, because remember, he won his medals in Beijing back in like the summertime, but this incident happened in November. And then the pictures just somehow, some way happen to surface up. See, that's the thing about it. When you go to these places or do these things, y'all gotta watch what y'all do, man. Because, you know, it's camera phones. I mean, this is like, you know, the spy age. You know, people, you know, they, see if I can get this motherfucker. See if I be in the woods and click, take a picture of him, take a picture of her. Oh, she out the house butt naked. I mean, you know, man, I mean, it's crazy nowadays, man. So you gotta watch your ass and watch what you do. All he was doing smoking weed ain't nothing bad. And a lot of you people out there, y'all need to chill, man. Well, Micheal Phelps, my kids look up to him as a role model, and damn it, that's not right. Well, won't you be a role model to your kids? Huh? Won't you be a role model to your kids, man? And quit depending on other people to be a role model. You know, it's just, yeah, you know, take care of you and yours. I'm going to be a role model to mine. You ain't got to depend on them famous people. The famous people ain't going to buy your lunch. Them famous people ain't gonna buy your school books or nothing like that, man. Quit being too dependent on these people, for real, man. But other than that, it ain't as bad as it seems. Ain't nothing but marijuana, ain't nothing but damn grass. That's all it is. It's fucking grass. Ain't nothing wrong with Jessica Simpson. She got, you know, she put on a little weight. Now I ain't gonna lie. What she had on, that didn't, you know, that really doesn't flatter her figure. But it's like, I mean, the stylists need to be slapped for that, you know, for letting her wear that. I mean, she had like these Miss Brady jeans on and this belt that looked like a low budget, like in the woods backyard championship wrestling belt, like up to her. And I mean, the top was average, but it made her. I mean, the stylist need to be slapped. I mean, so what if Jeff's a little thick? She all right. I mean, come to the brothers, Jeff. Black guys like thick women. You know, ain't no problem with it. Ain't nothing wrong with thickness. And Hollywood needs to stop that shit. Skinny, yes. Thickness, boo. I mean, and you know, the funny guy is the fat guy. And the skinny guy can't get no work. I mean, that's Hollywood. Y'all need to stop that mess, man. I don't ever want to go to Hollywood. I'm neighborhood. You know, I don't even sign autographs on neighborhood. I chuck deuces and tell you how you doing and kick it with you. Might have a bird or two with you, but that's about it, man. Hollywood, man, y'all need to quit that mess, man. Y'all be on some other shit, for real. Ain't nothing wrong being thick, Jessica, you know. Nothing wrong with it. Like I'm saying, man, come to the brothers. The brothers will holler at you. I mean, I can't do nothing because I'm in a relationship, but I know a long line, a plethora of brothers that'll holler at you, straight up. If the white guys don't want you. New Year's Eve is overrated. Why in the hell am I going to stand in Times Square with the risk of getting my mess felt on, my mess felt on, getting pickpocketed, or somebody throwing up on me? Because that's all, I mean, just to watch a damn ball the countdown from 10 to 9 and watch the fucking ball drop and holler Happy New Year and kiss a random stranger. I mean, if you like it, it's cool, but me, I think it's overrated. Clubs make a killing because people come to the club and get drunk, try to leave home with something, and then leave home and then leave with nothing. And it's nuts, man. It's crazy, man. And New Year's Day, I mean, it ought to be called, actually New Year's Eve ought to be called Worldwide Get Drunk Day at the end of the year. This is a year-end celebration. Lord, we survived another 365 days. Let's get fucked toe up. That's all. That is all. And the next day ought to be called, National Recovery Day, because people are so toe up, they need to recover. Sometimes you got them bosses. Hell no, Wendell, you bring your ass to work. I'm just going to schedule your ass at 7. So that way you can leave the club and come to work. You think you're slick, but you're not, Wendell. You should have took the chaser. Yeah, that's how it is, People crazy. Nancy Grace. As far as I'm concerned about Nancy Grace, I mean, she's an alright person, but for the past, 6.5 months, she's been talking about Casey Anthony. She's been talking about Kaylee Anthony, not Kelly. Kaylee. I mean, I'm country Nancy, and I can say Kaylee, but you just straight up country, you say Kelly. It ain't K-E-L-L-Y. What's wrong with you? Poor little girl dead. You can't pronounce her name? Hush. And it's like, you going on and on and on about it. I mean, eventually, you got to move on. You got to march forward. And it's like, if your ratings depend on this, then your show is going to boom. And I bet not see this on headline news neither. Nancy, you just got to move on. You just got to keep going. I mean, the media held on to the whole OJ thing for long enough, and eventually they had to let it go. And now it's time for you to let this little girl rest in peace and let the family handle their business. And say her name right. Say it with me. Kaylee, not Kelly. Kaylee. And her facial expression. That is something beyond itself. Nancy, just do you, handle business, and move on. I ain't gonna lie to you, Budweiser let me down this year. The horse hollering at the other horse, and the horse getting the branch, and I mean, they kind of let me down. And the Doritos commercial was funny, with the whole crystal globe and chucking into the machine and hitting the Boston nuts and stuff like that. But I think Doritos, Doritos did the damn thing. And the Sobe commercial was funny too, with Ray Lewis rocking the fedora, Matt Light, and Justin Tuck running around dancing and stuff with the lizards and all that. So I think that was a pretty good commercial. It was decent. It wasn't too much. What cracked me up was that damn Bud Light commercial, where the guy was like, "We should have Bud Light at every meeting." Dumbass, they talking about cutback, so they kicked him out the window, and he's flying out the window. He lands, he was like, "I was only joking." Yeah, but that commercial was funny too. But Miller High Life, they know better than that shit. A 1-second commercial. They must be crazy. They know better than that mess, man. What's wrong with them? Now what's up with Akon not knowing his age? Far as we know, this fool might be 40. Since you got a whole lot of money, you need to get hold of some of this here advanced technology that they only let millionaires have. Okay? You need to take some blood or do something, let them swish around in that big machine or whatnot and see what the hell's going on, pour it out on something, and then, they can get their nerd on and look in the thing and be like, okay, he's 30, he's 31. I mean, I understand that you come from where you come from, it's not that great like it is over here in America when it comes to keeping up with birth records and stuff like that. But come on, man, you got to find out how old you is for real. Because if not, that shit'll get you in trouble. On stage being nasty with these girls. Okay, yeah. Let them find out you 40. They're gonna damn throw the book and everything else at your black behind. That's it. Another edition of Random Foolishness. Shouts out to my new subscribers, new friends, worldwide viewers. Let me know where y'all from, and y'all know the business. It's your boy Eddy V 843, and I'm out. Another edition of Random Foolishness. Shake it left, twerk it right, make it hit the flow. You got a player like me, straight ready to go. To get with you and that ass up on the dance floor. Got me here in a trance when I see you dance. Bust a split and bounce back to a 3-point stance. She got a